And you guys can follow this on Redfin. Redfin's got some pretty good information going on here, and to give you a nice weekly update to what's going on. So just to go over, the median home sale price was up 16% year over year. So in other words, from last year to this year, this week it's up 16% to 369,125. Just keeps going up every single week and month. And the median asking price is up to 393,250. And that's up 27% from 2020. So that's a couple of years ago. That's a big increase in 2 years though. And the monthly mortgage payment's up to 2,048, and the rate is 3.85. The rates are creeping up, so it's something we got to really keep an eye on to make sure, if those things still continue to creep up, that's going to affect things. But overall, and that's up 22% from last year. Pending home sales are up 3.4% and up 32% from 2020. They keep wanting to throw the 2020 numbers there, but I look at last year to this year, because last year we know how hot the market was. And my thought was this year is going to be just as hot, if not potentially hotter. And it's kind of what I'm seeing so far here. And Mike could probably verify that too. It looks like we're just increasing more and more. And new listing of homes for sale down 1.4% from last year. So what I'm looking at, last year, as hot as it was, we have 1.4% less than we had last year. So the numbers just keep getting pushed up because inventory is being compressed more and more, and people are looking to buy and move at this point. So pretty interesting, the numbers. 58% of the homes are going under contract within the first 2 weeks, which is an all-time high, up from 52% last year. And 45% of homes that went under contract had an accepted offer within 1 week of hitting the market. That's pretty impressive. And I'll tell you, just give you an example. Last year, was it 3 years ago, I bought this property in Pottstown, Mike, for $31,000. I put like about 80 grand into this property, turned it into a rental, rented it for $14.50 a month for about 2.5 years or so. They moved out. I cleaned it up, spent about $16,000 just cleaning it up, repainting it, doing new flooring, touching up everything where I need to, landscaping and all that kind of stuff. And I thought I was going to get 160, 165. I thought maybe we'll list at 179 and see what happens. So I looked at comps, and the house right next door sold for 222. So I reached out to that agent. It turns out the agent was the owner. He's an investor too. He's like, yeah, I think you can get at least 210 for this property. So, and then we're talking for a while, and he offered to list it for me for 4%. I'm like, well, now I don't have to list it. That's perfect. I'll put all the onus on him and let him list it. He listed it for 210. We got an offer 218.5 first week. So kind of an example of what's going on in this market. And when Mike and I ran those numbers 3 years ago, 200,000 didn't even seem to even be in the neighborhood we could ever think of, right?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Mid ones, probably.
Exactly. That's kind of what we were thinking, about 150, somewhere in that range there. So the numbers are just going up. They just keep going higher and higher and higher. In certain markets, especially, you've got your Florida, Arizona, Tennessee, Texas, the Carolinas. You're going to see accelerated prices there, even more so than other markets. All markets are going up for the most part.
Wyoming, Idaho,
yes,
like all Silicon Valley's moving to those states.
Yeah, no, all of them. It's pretty incredible what's going on. So homes that were sold on the market for a median of 25 days, down from 34 days last year, and 53 days from 2020, which was our last normal market before COVID shut down. And 46% of homes are being sold above the listing price, whereas 36% last year. So again, we're going to run into a hotter market this year than we were last year even. So good news for us as investors here, take advantage of that. But if you're looking to add rentals, it's probably a pretty good time to do it because rates are low, but rates are creeping up. So do it before they creep up too much higher. I'm trying to pick up a few more here before rates continue to creep up. We'll see how it goes here. If rates creep up too high and it doesn't cash flow, we're just going to flip them. So give what the market is willing to take, right? That's basically what we're looking to do here. So that's my analysis and update on that. There's a little bit more in this article, but nothing big. Those are the big things. Hit on that.